I had an interesting thought about the war with Iran. This is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not backed by facts. This is fictional and should not be taken seriously. Ever since this illegal war broke out, I've been watching this guy's channel, goes by Shots by Mata, and he's bringing a lot of light about what's really going on. You know, if you're watching the news, you're getting your information from there. You're being sold a certain narrative, right? And this guy's showing you more of what's actually going on. And for the longest time, I'm like, okay, this is the US and Israel against Iran, right? For whatever reason, you know, probably not because of they're a threat or weapons of mass destruction or liberating a country, you know, whatever reason it is. And so I was like, okay, well, hopefully Iran defends themselves and, you know, stops this illegal war. But what we've learned since the Epstein files have been released, most presidents, most people in really high positions of power are controlled and influenced by a satanic ring of pedophiles. So what if all of this shit that's going on with Iran and Israel and the United States, what if everything was written like a movie with a beginning and end time, with the sole purpose of crashing the economy while doing these sacrifices to their demonic god and allowing new systems to be put into place that we probably haven't even heard of yet? And what if the political leaders and the military of those countries have been informed, okay, we need you guys to play out this war. These are the places that are going to be bombed. This is what's going to happen. And you're going to follow along because we have blackmail on all of you. There's a group of individuals behind the scenes that no one's talking about. So what if they're sitting in their room and they're like, okay, well, we want to collapse, you know, Western society. How do we do that? Well, let's start a war with Iran. We'll get a bunch of loosh from everyone getting all pissed off, and we'll sacrifice a bunch of people. See, you have to start to think from satanic pedophiles' point of view and what they honor and what they get off on. So they're sitting around, they're like, okay, yeah, you know, we'll bomb a couple schools, kill a bunch of children, we'll get a bunch of soldiers to sacrifice themselves, and then we'll take turns blowing up oil fields, which is just going to raise the price of fuel, bringing in more tax dollars, destroying the economy, and doing their sacrifices. See, that would be scary if this is just a play and there is no good guy. Not talking about the people in those countries, we're talking about the political leaders and what they're doing. That's kind of a scary thought to me. Another thing that kind of trips me out is I was watching this video where this relief package came in, a bunch of food, right? And they put it hundreds of meters away from this fence where I can't remember if it was Palestinians or where this was happening. There was a bunch of starving people after their homes had been bombed, and they're on one side of the fence, and they put all this food and supplies hundreds of meters on the other side of the fence. And these Israeli soldiers sat on this hill with these rifles and machine guns. And as these starving people jumped the fence and started running towards the supplies, they were just sitting there shooting at them like they were rats running out of the sewer. And when I tapped into this guy's energy, you know, the scary thing is when I see from his perspective and from his point of view, because of the brainwashing he's received growing up, the way he's been programmed, he is not only enjoying it and finding it fun, what he's doing, but he actually believes that he is doing a good thing. He has been bred to believe that anyone that is not Jewish deserves to die. And so the scary thing is that when someone knows they're doing something bad, there's a possibility that they can change, they can see the light. But when someone's been brainwashed into believing that they're actually doing something good, when it involves harming other people, that's a scary thought, because then there's no stopping them.